the President inaugurated the India-Palestine Center for Excellence. The President was conferred the honorary doctorate. President also conveyed India's support to the Palestinian cause, that India is committed to the Palestinian cause. This visit, that the first by an Indian head of state to Palestine and also to Israel, it's a boost to India-Palestine issue, India-Palestine ties, India-Palestine relationship.
Yes, this is the very first visit by an Indian head of state to Palestine. And in fact, this is the first head of state ever from any country who would spend a night in the Palestinian state. So it is a very special gesture to Palestinian people. And President Mukherjee, who has had a long association with the cause of Palestine, knows the area extremely well, and he knows most of the leadership of Palestine very well. He knew Chairman Arafat also personally. So I think it is very significant that the Indian President had decided to pay such a long visit, long duration visit to Palestine. As you said, he has made many announcements. There is Center for Excellence and so on. Some computer IT related agreement also has been signed, offer has been announced. I think it's very well. India has supported the cause of Palestine throughout, right from Gandhiji's time in fact. In our independence, India has been a supporter of the Palestinian cause. I think it's symbolic that he went there because there has been some doubt in the minds of people in India, and especially in the region concerned, Middle East or West Asia, that India's support for the Palestinian cause has somewhat diluted over the last few years. And
the President said that India remains unwavering and steadfast in its support and its commitment to the Palestinian cause.
This is what I was trying to say. That's why in the light of this feeling that people in the region have about India's support for the Palestinian cause, it is extremely important and significant that President has paid this visit to reassure them of India's continued support.
The President also said that, the shared belief in peace, prosperity and development for the people of Palestine propels India to do more. So, the President there is saying that, of course, India has been supporting Palestine in capacity building, and we have seen that in his recent visit as well. And that's what the President referred to.
Well, I think it is the timing of the President's visit has turned out to be extremely significant and very, very important. As we all know, the region is going through a very difficult period. At this time itself, the tension between the Israelis and the Palestinians is very high. We do not know whether we are headed for so-called third intifada or the third uprising by the Palestinians against the Israeli occupation. So I think the President being there at this time is very important. I'm sure he will advise both parties to exercise restraint, counsel patience, and engage in talks to resolve this, this atmosphere of tension.
Right. Mr. Garekhan, we'll continue this discussion, but let's just take a look at this story on India-Palestine ties. Observing that peace and stability in the Middle East region is in India's interest, President Pranab Mukherjee proposed a three-pillar framework to propel its historic ties with Palestine, besides building a second information technology center.
On the second day of his historic visit to Palestine, President Pranab Mukherjee inaugurated an India-Palestine Center for Excellence and Jawaharlal Nehru Boys High School in Palestine. Stating that India has always been at the forefront in promoting the Palestinian cause, President Mukherjee said, "The strong foundations in this regard and shared belief in peace, prosperity and development for the people of Palestine propel us to do more." He referred to India backing several UN resolutions on Palestine to show its solidarity with the Palestinian people, and said that one of the aims of his visit to Palestine is to suggest a framework for the future of India's relationship with it. Elaborating, he said that the framework of this partnership with Palestine can be reinforced through three principal pillars of closer political interaction, deeper economic engagement and academic collaboration, and wider cultural contacts and people-to-people exchanges. Speaking on the bilateral trade in goods, President said, apart from that, there is vast scope for trade in services, adding India's strength in IT and IT-enabled services as well as consultancy can pave the way for greater engagement in the IT sector. President Mukherjee also invited Palestinians to manufacture in India under the government's Make in India initiative. President Pranab Mukherjee was conferred an honorary doctorate by the Al-Quds University in Abu Dhabi, where he announced an increase in the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Scholarship Program slots for Palestine to 100 per annum and setting up of an India chair at the Al-Quds University. During his meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas on Monday, President Mukherjee conveyed India's full support for the Palestinian cause and its commitment to a sovereign, independent, viable and united state of Palestine. In his banquet speech, President Mukherjee said India attaches great importance to its long-standing friendship with Palestine and that India's empathy with the Palestinian cause and its friendship with the people of Palestine have become an integral part of our foreign policy. The Palestinian leader said his country wants